Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. Yeah, and then finally, so now today what we want, so we want to talk about the types of repo.
Types of
Okay,
repos. Yeah.
we were discussing about yesterday. We have a local repo in Artifactory. We have virtual. We have a remote repo basically, and we have a virtual repo. That is something we have. So what is a local repo? So let's understand in this way. Local repo basically, let's say this is the India team and this is the Europe team or USA team. So here you have India, this is USA. Now here we have multiple developers. So of course they want to write in locally. So here we create one repo. Here we have Artifactory and then we create a repo here. Okay. Here also we have Artifactory and here we create a repo. Now these folks who's in USA, they want to work in the local repo. Local repo means the repo where you have upload and download both are available. Okay, so here this repo also upload and download both are available. So this is
Mhm.
the list of people who's working locally to avoid the latency. So you can
Yeah.
do that. But here the thing is now this repo, whatever the content you have, now India team need. Now this repo, whatever the content we have, USA team needs. So this is the requirement. So what to do? So here it's not like one person we have. We have 50 people here. Let's say 50
Yeah.
people are here also. So now if they download from here, that is too much of latency. Lots
Correct.
of cost is involved and timing will be wastage. So what to do? So this is a repo, local repo. I want to create a remote repo here for this. So remote repo you can say is like a read only cache copy. Okay, so I have to create one remote repo for this one here also. Okay, read only. So that means whenever the package is uploaded here, automatically it will sync only one time here, and these guys every time they can download from the remote repo. So that way latency will be very less. Okay, understood?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So
So
local
remote
repo.
repo. So it will be linked to US. That right
So this
repos.
remote
Okay.
repo will be linked to some of the remote repo, some of the repo which is located somewhere else,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the theory.
Mhm,
Now,
mhm.
what is the third type of repo we have? So third type of repo we have virtual repo. Virtual repo basically what happens? One developers they need at least 10 repo. Why? One repo you have one package, another repo you have another package,
Correct.
another repo we
Correct.
have. So they need to download multiple packages through Maven, through Gradle, and so on. So what to do? So what we do, we create a kind of virtual repo. It's like a group repo. So
Okay.
and then when you create a group repo, you get a one URL, and internally you can,
Have
you know,
multiple. Uh,
multiple remote or local repo you have it. So that
okay.
way,
So they can be
for it,
different types of packages.
yeah. For let's
Okay.
say there is one product which has a lots of repo. Uh, their dependent packages are there. So they will use this repo as a like a for entire product. So they don't need to remember all this repo which is remote or local repo. They need to just work on the virtual repo. Okay. So that is
Okay.
something which we have. So
Okay.
let's do that creations of remote repo. So 8082 my screen.
Yeah. Yeah. Able to see.
Yeah. So now I'm going to create a this repo, which is local
Okay.
repo, remote repo, and virtual repo. Now
Okay.
here, that is one thing, but also you need to find out what kind of repo you want to create. So if I go
Okay.
to administration and click on
Mhm.
the repository, and you see there's a local repo, remote repo,
Remote
virtual repo,
virtual. Okay.
distribution and federator. We'll discuss this one CDN now. Sorry. CDN and all, but right now it's not needed. So local,
Okay.
remote, virtual. Now if you create
Federated
a,
is also one type, or it's in
yeah,
this
this is
new
the
version.
two more types. But if you
Okay.
want to create a CDN, then need a
Mm-hmm.
distributed. So for our development, we don't use actually. It's for the SRE
Okay.
team.
Okay.
So now here click on the add repo. And when you say
Mm-hmm.
local repo, now you see they will pop up so many type of repo. That means
Mm-hmm.
here you have to decide what kind of package you want to store it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here these are the types of package. So if you look at this, some of the stuff which is like very popular one, which will start with
Yeah.
Maven.
Mm-hmm.
Here you can store the Java package. Gradle. Here you can
Okay.
store the Java package. So
Okay.
this is a Java. Now let's say if you want to store the npm package, then here it is JavaScript.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So here if you want to store the Go package, then here you have Go.
Okay.
Okay. Now if you want to use Docker image, then somewhere here
Docker
it
is.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from that, if you want to store PHP package, so here it is. If you
Okay.
want to store Python packages, here it is. If you
Okay.
want to store Vagrant boxes, here it is. If you want to
Mm-hmm.
store the Ceph related code, here it is. If you want to store the Git LFS, here it is. If you want to store the Helm, here it is. So whichever that I'm doing the square, we will cover as part of this session
Mm-hmm.
because that is something which we use it. Apart from
Okay.
that, all these are like different, like let's say operating system like Debian,
Mm-hmm.
Ubuntu, all this thing is there. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
these are the things which we use most of the time for repos.
Yeah. Real time. Yeah.
Yeah. So now I'll go for the starting with Java. I mean Maven projects. So here I have to create Maven repository key. Here let's say I'll say local Maven DevOps tool. Okay.
Okay.
And here right now you should read this all options, but nothing required. I just want to be simple right now. Save
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
finish. That's all. So you
Okay.
created one repo which is local.
Local.
Now I
Okay.
want to create one remote repository. How do I do that?
Mm-hmm.
So
Go
come
on.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Add
So if I create
repository.
a if I
Mm-hmm.
create a remote repository, I need a one remote, right? Correct now.
Correct. Link. Yeah.
So
Link.
for if I go for remote repository, add repository remote.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now again Maven.
Mm-hmm.
Now here I can say this is remote and I need one remote repository. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't have any remote repository. So there is one popular Java based repository is there which is called repo.maven.apache.org. This is the one. This is
Mm-hmm.
hosted by Apache. Okay, so this
Okay.
is a one
Okay.
remote repository for hosting the Java based packages. So I can use this one also. Any
Mm-hmm.
repository you can use it. And to access this remote repository, you don't need a user ID and password. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the very popular remote repositories. We call it central repository in the Maven world actually. So that is
Okay.
something which we have already. They knew that we need this one. So this the moment you create remote, this they have added already. If you want to
Oh.
change it, you
Okay.
can change this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay.
username, password not required. Test this one whether connection is there or not, and it's successful. And then save and exit. Other settings is not important, right? So here I
Okay.
created one local, and here I created one remote, and here virtual. So for virtual, add repository, virtual repository, and of course Maven. This is virtual. I'll name it. And now virtual, I want to keep it two because I have two created only. So drag this to the right side and then
Mm-hmm.
save and finish. That's all. So what I did, nothing great. created local,
Okay.
created remote, created a virtual. Virtual
Yeah.
contains this one local and one remote. Got it?
Mm-hmm. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So now this requirement is done. Now the
Mm-hmm.
question is, how do we upload this? So the question
Mm-hmm.
is how to
Upload the
upload,
package.
uh, and the next question is how to download. Okay,
Okay.
right? So how
Okay.
to upload? So let me just go to one of the tutorial which will help you. So whichever the tutorial I'm using it in the uh, session, you can use that.
Mm-hmm.
Here you see this is for Nexus and Artifactory. This is curl. Okay, not needed.
Okay.
Curl
Cool.
means command line,
Command line. Yeah.
and and I'm looking for, see here. This is all. How to
Mm-hmm.
upload a package using Maven in Artifactory. So first thing in your Windows, this all the settings which I'm doing, you have to do in Windows machine. So first thing you
Mm-hmm.
have to install Windows. Do I have Windows
Java.
machine?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Java.
Java.
So
Yeah.
Java is installed. Okay, mine is 17. That is sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing, prerequisite you need to have in Artifactory. Do you have it? Yes, I'm having it.
Yes, we have.
So username is admin, password is admin123. Remember that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, third thing, as a developer, you need a Maven. Do I have a
Mm-hmm.
Maven? So let me check. MVN Maven is installed in my development machine is there. Okay. So this is the Maven. Now, fourth thing, what I need. So this is the setup information. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Okay.
after that, I'll create, let's say, workspace. So I'm creating one workspace, Artifactory. This is just for learning purpose. I created.
Mm-hmm.
So here I created a one empty directory. That's good.
Okay.
Now here you need one project which is Java based project. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can get the projects created, downloaded from here, GitHub, or you can use any projects actually. So
Yeah.
right now, yeah. So I will create one dummy project just to get started. Now
Mm-hmm.
this is a Maven command to create one project. Okay.
Okay.
So what I'm doing right now, Java project, it will create sample projects, hello world
Okay.
kind of it that is
Okay.
needed. So now there is a problem. Problem is you won't get this problem, but I am getting it. Control C. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what is this problem later, but let me
Mm-hmm.
fix it first. So go to C drive, my development environment, right? So Maven, Maven is here, configuration. This problem you won't have it.
Mm-hmm.
And one more thing, in order to use Artifactory, you need to know many builders actually. Okay, builders like
Mm-hmm.
Maven,
Maven.
uh,
Okay.
yeah,
Gradle. Yeah.
you need to
Mm-hmm.
Gradle, yeah. So all these things to start preparing for it. Yeah, yes, etc. I'll tell you this later. What was that?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this is the now fixed. So
Okay.
now this will create a my sample hello world kind of
Sample
repository.
project.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you see that here. This is a project got created,
Okay. Okay.
and let me show you. Here it is. So this is my project. This is a
Mm-hmm.
pom.xml. This is a inside that there is a Java code
Cool.
sample
Mm-hmm.
hello world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
Okay.
stuff like that. So it's a good to know Maven and all. You will have good understanding. So I
Okay.
created sample Maven project. Now this Maven, understanding Maven pom.xml, you have to get it done. So that one. Now you have to understand Maven command. So Maven
Okay.
compile will compile the projects. Maven test
Mm-hmm.
command will test the projects, and Maven package will package the projects. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but the
Okay.
question is which one will do the uploading, so that I'll come back. But before uploading, if you want to create a package, you can create a package,
Mm-hmm.
run this wherever you have a Maven pom.xml.
Okay.
Okay,
Go.
you
I
can
need to
run
go to the direct. Okay.
yeah and Maven.
Okay.
A main command required the pom.xml. Okay,
Okay.
so now this is done. Now there is one error, compilation error.
Compilation.
This is
Build
uh,
failures.
this is what it happens. This is a normal issues in the Java world.
Mm-hmm.
If some of the components is developed in different version, and I have a 17 version, right? So you can
Okay.
fix
Yeah.
this. How can you?
Sound.
Yeah. So you can go to Stack Overflow,
Mm-hmm.
copy that, and put this entries in the pom.xml. It will fix that. So I put it up here, this place under the pom.xml. I put it up. It should fix that issues. So package and should be done now.
Yeah.
Okay, so done. Now after that, we have to go to this place. You have to modify the pom.xml, but
Mm.
remember I'm doing upload, how to
Okay.
upload the artifact. So
Package.
modify the
Yeah.
pom.xml and you need to share the location where you want to upload. Okay, so modify the
Okay. Okay.
pom.xml of the Maven project with the repository of Artifactory to upload. Okay, so now how do we get it? So for that, go to the Artifactory, click on this button.
Mm-hmm.
This was the
Mm-hmm.
admin button.
Admin.
This is
Okay.
the user button. Click on the Artifactory, go to package. Uh, where is this? Package,
Artifacts.
artifacts, artifacts. Now here you have, see, you can upload to the local, right? So this is
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
local.maven.devaschool. Basically, I need one code which is suitable for pom.xml. Now this code I know that I can copy paste directly, but I want to show you this feature of Artifactory.
Mm.
So
Okay.
here you
Okay.
see deploy.
Deploy. Yeah.
Deploy
Yeah.
means you can deploy, and here you set me up. So click on the
Mm-hmm.
deploy,
Okay.
and here they will ask you, hey, which one you want to deploy?
Target repost. Okay.
Yeah. So target repository, a single deploy, multiple deploy. So single deploy and multiple deploy, basically what we'll do, you see, it's like a manual uploading the file, simple, nothing great
Correct.
about
Just uploading the file
it.
from our
Yeah.
local. Okay.
So this, I don't think so. You need to learn, train, and basically you can try
Yeah.
uploading this one.
Correct.
So that is
Correct.
okay. Target path you can specify and kind of things done. So this is the
Okay.
done. But here I
Correct.
came here. Remember, this is your URL. Okay, you
Correct.
can open up and this is your URL. You can browse this, get comfortable, and read this here. Nothing is there right now. No
Correct. Correct.
files and folder. So here you should hmm, check this all this option, read it. You'll get comfortable. Now you should click on the set me up. So set me up for what? So here under the set me up, there is a two kind of setting you have. Mind it. Don't get confused with this deploy and this deploy. Okay. That deploy, the one which I showed you, is just manually uploading. But here
Correct.
when you say set me up, there's a two kind of setting you need. Either setting for deployment, which
Mm-hmm.
is you have here, and setting
Mm-hmm.
for downloading configure. This is for downloading. Okay. So this will
Okay.
generate the this. So don't get confused. Let me
Mm-hmm.
say here. This is basically help guide. You can, if you know Maven, you can do directly. So this
Okay.
set me up. This is for uploading. Okay,
Okay. Like
uploading.
we were using the deploy option, right?
Right.
Earlier, the
Yeah.
same thing. Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
Huh. But uploading via Maven. Okay.
Correct.
And this is up downloading via Maven. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So this we call it configuration of Maven. This also we call it deployment snippet. You get it from the Maven. So remember,
Mm-hmm.
upload, download. So
Download.
I'm
Okay.
I'm doing this upload now only.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll go click on this, and here I selected the repository which I want to upload, and they generate
Okay.
a code for you. This code I copy and paste
Mm-hmm.
it. This
Okay.
code you can manually copy also, that's not a big deal. But
Mhm.
because you don't know, so just you can copy this. Got it?
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Got
that
it.
is, I did it, the steps which I wrote here. Here I did modify the pom.xml, and here you
Okay.
see,
The repository. Yeah.
got it,
Yeah.
this one,
Got it.
and the sense print screen also you have.
Mhm.
Okay, so that is done. But here understand that Maven
Mhm.
will create a package and then try to deploy to this two repo. Now in Maven there is a two type of repository we have. One is
Mhm.
a release repository, one is snapshot repository. So release
Okay.
repository means any product which is a release version. This is a snapshot version. Okay. So this is a release version. This is snapshot version. So release version means stable code. Snapshot version
Mhm.
means non-stable code. So this version will get deployed to this one, and
Okay.
just and if you are developing a product which is release version, this will get deployed here. Okay.
Okay. Mhm.
So
Okay.
that is how Maven works. So just spend some time with Maven also.
Sure.
So here right now I'm using same one for both because I don't want it to complicate. Okay.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
release and non-release will go to the same repo. Is
Same
it a
tip.
good
Okay.
practice? No, it's not good practice. Okay,
Mhm.
but still I'm doing it. So here there's a ID, this section element called central, this section
Mhm.
element called snapshot. So remove that.
Snapshot.
So now the question is, okay, Maven has this repo, Maven
Mhm.
has this repo, but how this Maven will upload the permission for uploading. Not everyone can upload, right? There should
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
permission, correct? So
Access.
how do
Yeah.
we,
Mhm.
because I'm not uploading, Maven is uploading. So how to say, tell Maven, hey Maven, this is user ID and password for this one. So
Okay.
that is a
Okay.
step. So here for this you have to do step number 6. So you have to
Okay.
modify
Okay.
setting.xml of Maven
With the
config
access.
with the access of Artifactory. So what to do?
Mhm.
Let me go to the setting.xml here. Look at this. The place where you install the Maven, no, that file will be
Mhm.
there. Under that, I installed under the C tools, Apache Maven, conf file
Mhm. Okay.
setting.xml. You can modify this one. So in this, you have so many elements. Open with a Notepad++. You will see
Mhm.
coloring, which is
Correct.
commented, which is not commented. So I need to
Mhm.
locate the servers element. Servers, here it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So in this servers, I need to feed the username. So I need to put the username. I needed two. So what is username? ADMIN. What is the password? Dollar
$5,000.
$ADMIN. Same thing I need. Let me delete this. I need this one here. So now why I needed two? Because I have a two repo
Two report
here,
snapshot
and
and
an ID is different. So central and snapshot. So this ID central should match. Just a second,
mm-hmm.
one call I'm
Okay.
getting. Just give me a second.
Sure.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So here this ID for this repo, this is the ID central and this is the snapshot. So I
Okay.
need to make sure that central and snapshot is matching. So this
Okay.
central, this user ID and password, snapshot, this
Snapshot.
user ID and password. Though it's the same, but we have to make an entry. So I just did it. You see all this thing, and likewise there's a screenshot also, and you see that matching. Central should
Yeah.
match to central, snapshot
Correct.
match to snapshot. Okay, so this
Okay.
is also done. So guys, everything is done. Finally, which command will deploy the package? This.
Maven deploy.
Okay, so I'm going
Okay.
to run maven deploy. Why this is fail? Oh, this is different console. Ah, so mbn deploy. So this command will compile, build, test, and finally deploy this.
Okay.
And we see uploading here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
almost.
I think
Say it done. Can we
6.
verify now? So
Yeah.
go to refresh here.
Mm-hmm.
And now there is one package which I see here,
Yeah, it's there.
package com. So the package would be com DevOps School software.
Software.
So com DevOps School software.
Software.
Now
Okay.
component name artifact ID chat,
Sure.
and this is the version.
Okay.
Got it. Now
Got it.
same thing you can see in the this place also. Close this, go
Mm-hmm.
to the Artifactory, click on this, browse this, and browsing slowly. Refresh is not done.
No, that example is different, which we created local.
Yeah. So go to here, and why is not clicking? Com,
Oh yeah.
same way. Okay. And
Okay.
this is your
Awesome.
package now, chat and version here,
Okay.
and this is the package jar files here,
Mm,
and this is complete information about it.
mm. Okay.
So
Got it.
I uploaded, but now I will upload this is a non-stable version. So I'll remove
Mm.
this, and this is stable version. So this product, I will apply one more time, change the version.
Okay.
Can
Okay.
you see here? Go back,
Yeah, it's
and
one
this here
point.
came,
Yeah.
and this is stable version. So now this is how using Maven you can upload the packages.
Okay. Okay.
Got it?
Got it. Yeah.
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.